Hey, what's up, everybody? Dr. Garrett here with one of my favorite principles in biomechanics, Sherrington's law of irradiation. Sherrington's law states that when you recruit one muscle, it'll activate or amplify the surrounding muscles. And so a good example that we'll use here in the beginning is your index finger and thumb will activate up the front of the arm, so the biceps all the way into your pec muscles in the chest. Start in a mountain pose. Take your block in front of you, 4 fingers on one side, thumb on the other, and then squeeze your index finger and your thumb into your block. The pose starts when you feel your chest engage, and you'll feel it kind of pop up and tighten a little bit when you get it right. You can add your legs by pushing out into your thighs and also squeezing your thighs to lift your kneecaps up. You can pull your chin back a little and feel the crown of your head lift to the ceiling, and boom, rock solid mountain. A sumo wrestler would hit you, and you're not going anywhere how solid you are. The second phase is to turn it into a balance pose. Shift to one side, lift your knee, and hold high through the knee, your standing leg, and your chest. Keep the squeeze in your blocks, and you can choose to move your knee in some circles. You're allowing this motion to occur, so the rest of your body is locked and stable. If you start to wobble, slow down the circles or make them a little smaller. You want to be stable. You have the option of going into tree pose too. So you just spin your knee out to the side, plant your foot wherever it lands, then squeeze your blocks. If you want to add on, flip your thumbs to the ceiling and then reach your arms like a letter Y to the sky. Keep the squeeze with your blocks and feel everything pull down towards the ground as your chest engages. You have this very rock solid tree, like a sequoia tree. We'll lower down, and then the next part of this series happens in Warrior 2. So once you get into Warrior 2, same grip with your blocks, 4 fingers on one, thumb on the other. Exhale to squeeze your blocks again, and then exhale to twist down. Inhale to rotate your thumb up. So you're holding the intensity there with your squeeze. You're kind of flossing out the muscles there along the shoulder, and you should be able to feel this travel across your arm and shoulder. You'll do that about 3 times. And on that final inhale, you'll exhale to reach forward and move into extended side angle. Plant your block near your foot. You can also put your elbow on your thigh if you want to be a little more upright. And then reach your top block to the sky. So you're no longer gripping anymore. You're reaching, and the block is the extension of your fingers. You can get your hip in there too. Try to lift your hip to the ceiling and get that whole top side of your body active. Then you'll come all the way into reverse warrior. Plant your block on your thigh. Palm on your block there on the back arm, and then lift up with your front arm with that same intensity as before. Anchor down by pushing your hand into your block, and from the anchor, lift your chest. And it's a pretty cool feeling, like a nice little duality there. As a bonus, a cool balance pose to apply this principle is half moon. Plant your block by your foot, straighten your standing leg, put a little bend in your knee, and then lift your back pinky toe to the sky. When your foundation is set, lift your block to the ceiling, squeeze your fingers back into your block, and you'll probably notice like this extra layer of intensity or of rigidity and balance there. It's really cool. You can hold that. Just make sure that you remember to breathe. When you start squeezing, it's very common to lose your breath. Now, when we switch sides, you have the option to do that all over again or to switch your grip. So going back to Sherrington's law, we're going to squeeze now with the pinky finger. The pinky finger is so powerful because it connects to your posterior arm lines. So that would be your tricep all the way back to your lats. And that's a really important line, especially when it comes to like engaging and lifting your chest. It creates like a natural cobra pose. So check it out. Same grip as before, 4 fingers on one side, thumb on the other. Press your pinky finger in. Feel your arms engage the back side, and then your chest will pop up. And you can see that on the little Buddha on my shirt there. Hold that, same as before, go through the same steps, the same poses. Here's some of the benefits, check those out, and that's it. Namaste, everyone.